Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons and our Team Builder Dynasty here in College Football 25 as we are getting set up for a semifinal matchup in the Orange Bowl where we will be taking on the Florida State Seminoles. We've had a crazy ride to get here, coming off losing the Big 12 championship to wins in the first round over UAB, and a shocker, I think, stunning the college football world, beating the SEC champions Oklahoma Sooners in the Sugar Bowl, taking them out, and it has led us here to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, for this Capital One Orange Bowl semifinal. Now, welcome back to the channel for those of y'all returning, and if you're new here, welcome to Champion Sons. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now, before we get into this game, I want us to look at the defense of Florida State because they cause turnovers like none other. I mean, Bates has 9 interceptions on the season. That's an insane amount of numbers for Kai Bates. Moscow, Frazier coming up with 5 between the two of them, but turnovers are going to be something we're going to have to contend with, and we're going to have to play really smart against this kind of defense. But it's all going to start out on offense where a little bit of pressure and the rain causes a bad pass from their quarterback, and that's going to fall incomplete on a 1st and 10, so that will make it 2nd and 10. Now, they are on the 35-yard line on the plus side of the field, so they are on the move. Going to be in the shotgun formation. Looks over the defense, has the snap, hands it off, going to the right side. Chase to hit, breaking tackles still, and he picks up 2 yards. Probably should have been a loss of about 3. But broke about 2 or 3 tackles from the defense, and he's going to get 2 yards, make it 3rd and 8. Now they have the snap once again, fired over to the right side, hits his receiver, and he gets brought down relatively quickly before he can get to the line to gain. That's going to make it 4th down and give him a field goal opportunity of about 45 yards here in the rain. Their opening drive taken up until about the 8.5-minute mark, as they put that one right through the uprights, and that's going to give them a 3-0 lead here in the first quarter. Now here we come right back at them, right? So we've got to keep pace offensively with them, but like I said, we got to be careful with turnovers. So this time we're going to send Brown in motion, fired over to him on the swing pass. He's got space open down the left sideline there. He's going to be at the 50. He's being chased down at the 30, trying to fight forward, and is brought down at the 24-yard line. Kewan Brown coming out of the backfield on the RPO swing pass, takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line. A great run and catch for him coming out of that backfield. And that pass goes for 57 yards right there. And that's going to set us up in prime good condition or good position to get some points on this drive. We just have to capitalize and put it into the end zone. We're 24 yards away. Just got to make that happen. So here we come out 1st and 10 now, following that long pass play from the 24-yard line, as we're going to be in a shotgun, 3 wide set. Peaks in the slot right, easily alone on the left side. Brockle in the backfield. So we're going to send a man in motion. Bell is in motion. Now we have the snap. Play action. Pressure comes, and he gets rid of it at the last second. But a flag is down, and it looks like that is going to be a holding penalty on Huff. Our center Huff, who's been known to have a few of these during the season, comes up with another one. And that's going to make it 1st and 20. And these holding penalties can be drive killers, absolute killers. So 1st and 20 from the shotgun. 3 receivers left. Hand that off to Brockle. They get right past Huff. At least he didn't hold, I guess. I don't know if I'd consider that too much of an improvement. But we did gain 1 yard on that play. So that's going to make it 2nd and 19. Now 2nd and 19 from the 33-yard line. Steelman in the shotgun, has the snap. Hands off, a delayed handoff, but they run a blitz, and they're going to get back there. And now we lose 2 yards. This defense, they showed what they can do in turnover game, but they are also fast, and they tackle efficiently. 3rd and 21 now. Steelman has a snap. Drops that one off to Gammon out of the backfield at the 30. Cuts it inside at around the 20-yard line. Hit and brought down at the 18. Did a good job picking up about 17 yards, but we needed 21, and that's going to lead to a 4th down and a field goal opportunity here for Lincoln. As Lincoln gets this thing lined up, puts the boot ball, it squeezes that one in the upright. Not quite right down the middle. Squeeze it right past that right upright, and this game is going to be tied here in the first quarter. Both teams putting up points. So it is 3-0 here after that field goal barely goes flying through. And this is going to be a tough one, folks. We advance here into the second quarter at about 13 minutes remaining in the second. They had the snap, quick throw over to the right side. He's going to be hit and brought down. I thought we were about to miss that one tackle. That's been happening to us in this one. They have been breaking tackles left and right. But they are going to go in a hurry up now. They're going to go 3-wide set. They change things up before the snap. Quarterback has it in his hands, fires to the left side. Hit, and that one is jarred loose. Ooh, that was close. That was close to possibly being picked off here by our defense. But the collision right at the point of the ball getting into his hands and jarred it free. So 3rd and 7, 4 wide now for the Seminoles offense, sitting at their own 25-yard line. They have the snap. Pressure comes. He scrambles to left. He's hit and brought down. JR comes up with the big one. Joseph Head Jr. brings him down for the sack, and that is going to force a punt, making it 4th and 17 here at their own 15-yard line as our defense stands tall following our field goal. They stand up, put them down, and that was a big-time play that we needed. Here we are on the ensuing drive following the punt that was just forced. Steelman going to be in the shotgun, 3-wide set. He sends easily in motion, has the snap in his hands. Pressure comes, and Steelman goes down. He's got to make a decision a lot quicker. He is struggling either with the speed of this defense or what, but he's holding the ball for too long. He's going to have to take off or get rid of it. On 2nd and 17, hands that one off up the middle. Big hole opens up Gaiman, pushing forward, and Jamal Gaiman gets about 12 yards on that one to make it 3rd and 5. So a good gain to bring us into a 3rd and manageable. But you still hate being in 3rd downs against this defense. So 3rd and 5, Steelman in the shotgun. Has the snap in his hands. They rush only 4. He scrambles out to his right. He's hit and he fumbles. And he's going to fumble it down. I think he was wanting easily on that left side, but he couldn't get that step, so he didn't feel comfortable throwing it. And as soon as he scrambled, that defensive line closed in on Steelman and jarred the ball loose. And that's going to result in a turnover. So here come the Seminoles following that fumble recovery. As they have the ball 1st and 10 now at their own 40-yard line. They clap their hands and they have the snap in the pocket. Clean pocket, still fires over, hits his receiver right over the middle, just sitting there in his own. So fairly decent defense, but God, you got to get some pressure on the quarterback. 2nd and 2, going from under center, 4-wide set, 2 receivers on each side. They have the snap, handed off to the running back right up the middle, hit and brought down. That was Skates and Pianalto teamed up for that tackle. And that's going to make it 1st and 10. Now they're in the pistol formation. They switch over to a shotgun as they have the snap in hand. Handed off going to the left side. Kicks it out, and he's going to be brought down after a 1-yard loss. A great play by Draymond Gates there to bring him to the turf. So 2nd and 11, 8.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Seminoles have the snap. They drop back for the screen pass, and he got rid of it as pressure was coming, and then we read the pass, thankfully, and it fell incomplete. The 3rd and 11, staying in the pistol formation, 4-wide set for this Seminoles offense at the 47-yard line. They have the snap in hand. They're going to fire that deep down the left side, going for their receiver. It's up for it, and we intercept it. We step into that one as we take it away from them. A great play by our safety coming up big to jump, basically to get in front of it. It was kind of a foot race here to the point where the ball was going to be in the end zone. It was either they caught it, we caught it, or it's going to land on the outside. And Carl Valentine, our senior free safety, comes up with a big-time play in this one to force the turnover. So following that turnover, here we are on a drive, coming right back at him on the plus side of the field at the 26-yard line. Steelman, quick throw over to the left side to Bell on the swing pass. He's got space, pushing forward, still fighting, and Bell's going to go down at the 10. 17-yard gain on that little RPO swing action. Makes it 1st and 10. Cowboys here just basically at the 10-yard line. You could. There's no way you can get a first down, I don't think, without getting a touchdown. It's so close. So 1st and 10, Steelman has the snap. Drops back, fires it back over to the left side. He's going to hit Flood coming across the field. Nowhere really to go for him too much on that. Steelman's already at 194 passing yards in this first half, 16 of 22 for 57 yards. So 2nd and 7. Steelman Going to be in the pistol formation. Claps his hands, just over 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Hands it off to Gammon, who runs to the right. Nowhere to go. The line just failed to block, and KJ Sampson, the senior defensive tackle for the Seminoles out of the state of North Carolina, makes the play to bring him down for a loss. So 3rd and 8. Sitting there 3 wide set now from the shotgun as we send a man in motion. Steelman has it. They bring a blitz. Fires over to the left. Hits easily in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As we punch that one in to give us the lead here in the semifinal of the Orange Bowl. And that was a big-time play that we needed more than anything. I hate we left 2 minutes on the clock, but I will take a touchdown any day of the week. And I don't know why they just left him open. I don't know what they were doing on the defensive side, but they got confused and totally blew that coverage. So now, following a field goal by the Seminoles, we have the ball once again. And we fire that one down, and we hit easily deep down the left side. Finally got that step we were needing. We gave them enough time. They drove down and kicked a field goal. They're giving us a little extra time, and we get the big pass off and call a timeout. So 1st and 10 Cowboys here. 15 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. We're going to come out in the shotgun. 4 wide set. Flood is slot right. Peak slot left. We had the snap in hand. Steelman fires over. He's going to hit Flood coming across the field. Race for the boundary, and he gets out of bounds with 10 seconds remaining. Great play there and smart decision by Flood to get out of bounds and stop that clock. I mean, we still have 2 timeouts, so it wasn't absolutely necessary, but hey, we'll take it. 1st and 10 Cowboys now from the 19. Steelman has a snap. Seminoles bring a blitz. Fires it over the middle. That one's batted away. They will bat that one down, leaving 6 seconds left on the clock, so we're going to go ahead and try a field goal opportunity. This one from 36 yards. Lincoln lines it up, boot, ball, and that one does go right down the middle. That's going to give us a 1-touchdown lead here at the end of the first half of this Capital One Orange Bowl here in the semifinals of the playoffs, as we continue to shock the world and are doing so right now in the same fashion. So continue to put up points. Take them when you can get them. That's what we're going to have to do, as we will go into halftime with a 7-point lead, 13-6 there. Passing yards, 261 yards and 30 rushing yards. The problem is we've had the fumble. We just can't seem to punch it in. We can get passing yards to the halfway point of the field, but then it becomes just damn near impossible to get anything going forward. And the 1 touchdown we threw was a blown coverage kind of touchdown. So we're going to have to be smart about it with the ball as we go forward in this game. But the Seminoles will start with the ball here in the second half, and they are on the move. 11 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Fired over the middle, and that one is going to be knocked down, falling incomplete on a 2nd and 10 to make it 3rd and 10 from the 36. And this is kind of one of those things that it's difficult with our defense because we don't always have the fastest guys. So we have to really look at mixing up our defensive play styles. And on 3rd and 10, they're going to hand off the draw play up the middle. Hit, and he finally gets stood up. Ooh, you want to go man coverage, which will help stop some of those draw plays. But at the same time, we don't have the greatest amount of speed, so we have to kind of go zone every now and then, especially on what should be passing plays. So it's one of those, it is what it is. Now they will put up a field goal on that one to cut into our lead and make it 13-9. And that, I mean, it's okay. But our offense has gone stagnant. That's a problem. Our offense is not moving the ball. We are punting it too often, as we just had to punt it over to the Seminoles once again, and here they are on the move. Now, Cade Bloom comes up for our defense with a big-time sack. The 3rd sack of the game here for this defense, a 10-yard loss. And that turns a 1st and 10 to a 2nd and 20. I don't know why they're highlighting Malik Moon. That was Cade Bloom that came flying through there. I guess Malik Moon probably had great coverage. I don't know. I mean, maybe he was going to throw to Malik Moon's side, and the coverage was so great he held on to it, so Bloom got the sack. They decided to say, you know what, Bloom? You don't get it. The coverage was too good. That's Malik's sack. So either way, 2nd and 20 on that one. As the Seminoles have the snap, it's going to be an option keeper going to the right side. They got some space open, gets past one tackler. We tried to take his legs out from under him, and it just didn't happen that way. We just fell to the grass, and he kind of stepped over us. Now it's 3rd and 6. The Seminoles being in the shotgun. 3 wide set. They have an H back to the left side as we had the snap. Roll out to the left. Fire that one over the receiver. He had him wide open. Threw it over the middle. What looked like would have been a touchdown had he put the one on point. But it falls incomplete, overthrowing his receiver, and that leads him to another field goal opportunity. That one is up and through. So now it's going to be 12-13 as they are just kicking their way. Their fourth field goal of the game. And in all reality, if I can keep them to field goals, I will. But it doesn't do much if our offense can't move the ball. And right now, we're just not able to move the ball. It is absolutely ridiculous how ineffective we are being. So after another punt here, and like I said, nothing's happening on offense. It's just embarrassing, really. We had to punt the ball away, so here come the Seminoles right back at us once again. So they have a 1st and 10. Drop back, roll out to the right side, fires that one away out of bounds, and that's going to make it 2nd and 10 now. Glenn for the Seminoles is 18 of 35 for 180 yards on the day. Definitely not the yardage test that we have, but they are at least moving into scoring range. On 2nd and 10, Glenn drops back, fires that one over the middle, hits his receiver, has got space, tries to go around the outside on the sideline, and steps out of the boundary, going out at about the 10.5-yard line. So that is going to make it 1st and 10, just under 13 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. We lead by 1, just barely hanging on as they hit their receiver over the middle. He's going to be brought down after an 8-yard gain to the 2-yard line. So it's 2nd and 2. Our defense scraping by to keep a lead at 13-12. Seminoles in the shotgun clap their hands, send a man in motion. It's a jet sweep around the outside edge. He fights his way forward and falls into the end zone. And that's going to be touchdown Seminoles as they punch that one in, and that's disappointing to see. Now, you hate to see him get that kind of lead on you, to see that happen, but I guess it's one of those it is what it is situations. So here they are going to go for a 2-point conversion to try to make this thing a 7-point ball game. They're going to be in the pistol formation, 2 receivers set. So they have an H-back and a tight end. They hand that one off up the middle, and they walk it in, but there's a flag down, and it is going to be holding as they finally get a penalty called on them. That holding penalty will push them back. We are going to force them to go for it again, and they are going to go for 2. They're going to take the 10-yard penalty and go for 2. So now from the 13, the 2-point conversion. Seminoles staying in the shotgun as they have the snap handoff going to the left side. He bounces off some tackler, still breaking him, and finally gets brought down at that point. So holding them off from the 2-point conversion gives us a little momentum back. But our offense needs to make something happen. We have been just stagnant this whole second half. Offense looks to be getting in a little bit of arguments there. They're trying to figure out how to break through this Seminole defense. Brockle, the running back, he's got 28 yards on 8 carries. He hasn't had a great evening for him. We definitely need him to step up a little bit. Now on 2nd and 9, Steelman has the snap, fires that one over the middle. He's going to hit Bell, who does get brought down after a 5-yard gain. That's going to make it 3rd and 4 here at the 36. So 3rd and 4 from the 36. We are going to be in the shotgun. 2 tight ends set, 2 receivers. Bell and Easley out wide. As Steelman has the snap, fires it over. He hits his tight end, and he's going to be brought down immediately. Oh, man. That's disappointing. If you could have just broken that tackle and gotten the first down. But now we're forced into a position where we have to go for it on 4th and 1. Steelman from the shotgun, 3 wide, hands it off to Rockwell, and he gets blown up in the backfield. 2 Seminole defenders were back there, and he gets completely blown up, and that's going to force a turnover on downs. So here comes Florida State's offense from the shotgun once again. Fired over the middle, hits his receiver, breaks a couple tackles on the run, and he gets free. He's at the 10-yard line, and he's going to take it in. One play from the failed 4th down conversion, and this thing is now a 2-score ball game. 25-13 is where we stand, as we're still scoreless here in the second half. But it's not over, folks. 6 minutes remaining. Steelman can make something happen. As he scrambles, tries to drop off a pass on a 2nd and 6. Falls miserably incomplete. 5 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. 3rd and 6 here for the Cowboys. Sitting in a shotgun formation, 3 wide. Steelman has the snap. Fires that one over. He's going to hit Peaks, pushing forward, who gets across the boundary, but a flag is down. And it's another holding penalty. I think that's about the 6th holding penalty on our offense today. That's going to push us back and go from 1st and 10 to 3rd and 16. That is not how you sustain drives. So on 3rd and 16, Steelman from the shotgun, 4 wide set, has it in his hands now. They rush only 4, fires it deep down the right side, and that one is going to be batted away. And we have to go for it. We're trailing by 12 points. We're stuck in a bad position. I hate being in this position, but here we are. 4th and 16. Steelman draws back. Pressure comes. Fires it deep down the left side. Looking for Easley. No good. Incomplete. And that would just lead to complete misery. They scored real quick. Then we started throwing it. And we're talking pick 6 after pick 6 to finish off the game. So I'm glad we could give them such a major victory. Our team story is not done, though. The season may be, but the story is not over here for South Texas Big River University. Semifinals. It sucks to lose, but it happens. Steelman, our junior quarterback, he is coming back for a senior season. He will return to South Texas, and we got to run it back again. Once more, we got some unfinished business to take care of here in this next year, so it should be a good one. Definitely hit the subscribe button if you have not hit that button already, and give us a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video and you're excited for the playoffs starting out. This is Thursday, so starting out on Friday. Let us know if you're excited about that, and hit that bell icon to be notified of all the uploads that we do here at Champ and Sons. And I will see y'all in the next season. We'll take a look at our recruiting, how we building this team, what our future has before us. And like I said, that'll all be next episode, everybody. Disappointing finish to this season, but it is what it is. I will see y'all in the next one. So as always, stay safe, and well, y'all know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.